Good morning, guys. It's Darling Drizzly. And welcome to another review from me, Matt, the bearded berserker. And my wife,
the unbearded berserker.
There you go. So I hope you guys are well. It's manky out there. Thank you so much for joining me this morning, even though well, you live with me anyway, so there you go. I don't know how you do it. But I have another review for you this morning, and I thought I would bring in the help of the unbearded berserker, basically, because we're going to be looking at some coffee. And before I start, huge, massive thank you to each and every single one of you out there that's subscribing to my channel, watching my videos, liking my videos, hopefully. And thank you so much, because this is where I am trying my hardest to help support, promote and advertise only small brands, individuals and craftsmen out there, not these huge, massive, faceless brands that, let's face it, they've got enough money that they can throw into promoting, marketing, advertising their products, which is why the smaller brands tend to take to social media. So with all the reviews that I do on my channel, all of my reviews always have been and always will be completely honest. Everything I do is my own opinion, and I am completely unbiased. Now, I need me goggles for this, and they're actually clean this morning, which makes a change, because I've been very kindly sent through some coffee from Nordc Gods to have a look at, see what I think of, give you guys my honest opinion. Now, we are both coffee drinkers. In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, at work, when we're not furloughed, and I love coffee.
You never used to.
I never used to, until I worked in a coffee shop for a time and then sort of had to start forcing myself to like it. And then actually now I can't stop. Because I used to be a tea drinker, now it's coffee. Coffee. And to be honest, the time is 9:45 already, and I probably had about 3 cups of coffee this morning anyway before I started, because I get up early. So first of all, we're going to be looking at the products that they sent through. Then I've made some coffees up just here to try and test, and we're going to test them along the way and give you guys our honest opinions. So Nordc Gods Coffee, this is the coffee that they sent through. Packaging wise, really nice. And the thing that I like about the fact that it's got Vikings in it, and it's the whole sort of Nordc Gods and everything, which is right up my alley, being the bearded berserker and Viking beard man over there on Instagram. Now the coffee is all sort of different blends and everything else. They've got 5 different coffees out there, very kindly sent through for me to have a look at and see what I think of. So we've got Freya, Thor, Loki and Odin. This one here, and they have just brought out a new one which is called Jotun, which is apparently a very strong coffee, which I love strong coffee. And each one has got a different sort of flavour and kind of robustness to it. These are whole beans, so yes, I was sat there this morning grinding beans in my old windy grinder, because my other one's broken, so I don't have, other than this old antiquated rusty thing, to do. First of all, the packaging is very nice. It comes in this black resealable bags. You can choose the grind on your coffees. These are the whole bean ones. They also do cafetiere and espresso machines and stuff like that, so whatever you want. Different weights as well. These are the 250 gram ones. They also do 500 grams and kilo ones. And so yeah, really nice. Got the little breather on the back as well. Contains coffee produce of more than one country. Nordc Gods, nice little logo on the front. What I would have liked to have seen is just a thing, is because all of these are Norse gods or Nordc Gods. Wife's got Freya, this one's Thor, this one, like I say, is Loki, and this one is the Odin one. It would possibly be nice just to see a difference. I know they're all written on there. There you go, the Thor and Freya. Just kind of like a different representation of the god on each one, just to kind of slightly differentiate between them. But we're judging the coffee. Packaging is nice little logo on there. Also started doing mugs and other bits and pieces. So all the brews I've done this morning have been in the cafetiere, all exactly the same strength. 2 heaped teaspoons of freshly ground coffee in there, boiling water, let brew for 5 minutes, poured out into cups, and so we'll get onto it. So the first one we're going to be looking at is Freya, which is apparently deep and strong, very suitable for espressos. To be honest, I don't have cow juice in any of my coffee that I do drink because
I do.
Don't know what possessed the first person to ever think, I'm going to milk a cow and put it in a drink. There you have it. The prices on these are all the same for the 250 grams in the bean form, which is £6.95, which is good because you're going to get a lot of coffee out of these. And one thing I do like about fresh coffee is, I know I'm waffling on.
You are waffling on this
One thing I do like about fresh coffee and brewing fresh coffee is the smell. It just permeates through the house.
Oh.
And you can't
Amazing.
beat it.
Very fresh.
These are the beans. That was a
Well
bean.
gone. I better pick that up before the dogs get
before the
it.
dog eats it. From the Freya. Does smell quite a strong coffee, but
Really nice.
so what we're going to do is try this one. So I made it up in my...
Bearing in mind I normally have milk in my coffee, I'm not having milk in this coffee because I think to get the better taste is without milk. This is Freya.
Don't get
I
me
love the
wrong,
smell.
I'm not a coffee aficionado. I just know what I like. So I'm giving you my opinions on... I'm not going to start supping it and swilling it round my mouth and spitting it out and stuff like that.
I do like that. For an espresso kind of coffee. Now, I mean, you have yours short and dark anyway as an espresso.
Even if I'm just making
don't.
an instant, I'll have like a mug this size or the usual one that I use in my video with like a half full of water. So I do have mine strong.
It's nice. I really like that.
I like that. It's not too bitter because sometimes coffee can be quite acrid, bitter and
Sharp.
yeah. That has got a fruitiness to it as well, that one. It's nice. I like that one. So that was the Freya, which is the kind of deep, strong one. Moving on, we have Thor, beans from Asia and Africa. Apparently this one is rich, chocolatey, toffee, got a smokiness to it as well. Sniff of the beans. That's got like a caramelly sort of ish smell.
Oh,
Ooh.
definitely like a rich chocolate there. It's
I
definitely
could just take this round my
smokiness
face.
as well.
Trouble is I've got beard all on as well at the moment.
That don't
Tobacco
help.
beard. But it does smell nice. The smoky
So
nose
for
from
the
tobacco.
Thor is this one. I'll let you go first.
It has got a smokiness to it, that one. Not ridiculously potent. I would say there is a caramelly richness to it.
Chocolate underneath.
I like that one. I think personally myself, I do prefer the Freya, which is the strong one that we had first.
I prefer the Thor.
It's nice always to have somebody else's opinion, when trying stuff like this, because
It's not as... Yeah, I do like that richy, sort of chocolatey, undertoney.
that'd be really good as a mocha. Not that I drink mocha because it's got
I like mocha.
cow juice in it. Next off, that one was the Thor. Next off, we have the Loki. God of mischief. Apparently, this is a mellow, everyday coffee. Does seem a bit subtler, that one. Not quite as punchy.
Yeah, definitely not as strong. Definitely what I would class as an everyday coffee. So, I mean, with coffees,
Because it's always good to have coffee every day.
it is, yeah. But sometimes it's nice to have that strong, potent coffee. that's got a bit more of a kick. Sometimes it's just nice to have a mellow, your usual sort of everyday coffee, like your instant granules.
Wrong one, because I done them alternating. Done well, I'm not throwing it over you yet.
Ooh. No, I like that.
To be honest, for me at the moment, Freya is nice because I do like a strong coffee in the morning, any time of the day.
That is very subtle, enough that you could drink throughout the day.
Yeah.
Like I say, I prefer my coffees with milk, so it's got nice. It's an everyday, an all-day coffee. Definitely one that I could drink.
It's one of those ones that you
a few
sit
cups
down.
throughout the day.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, when I get up in the morning with my cigarette outside, I do like to have something really punchy and to wake me up in the morning. Not necessarily all the time. Throughout the day, I'll have sort of like ridiculously strong coffee. But I just like a nice coffee that is nice to drink.
Now that I could drink all day, all day. The Thor, I definitely would drink it more as every other couple of days, a nice sort of like milky, mockery sort of coffee.
Then we have, finally, Odin. Missing his eye was raven on his shoulder. There you go. So beans on these are from Central South America and Ethiopia. Central and South America and Ethiopian beans. This one apparently is chocolatey, fruity,
And sweeter.
and it's got sweetness to it as well.
What have you got, Thor?
No, that's the Odin there. I'm just. Sorry, it just reminded me slightly of the scent from the Freya beans.
Yeah, it's more of a stronger.
Seems stronger, but we shall see. There's a dog down by my feet. I've got a bit more of a zinginess to that one.
I'd like to know what it's like because obviously I quite like the Thor. Yeah, it has, isn't it?
It's kind of got almost like an acidity to it. That one, I know coffee as a whole has,
Chocolate's
but
there.
another try on that one. Yeah, I've definitely got my two favourites, I think. Not that there's a problem with any of them, but just my personal drinking preference. And plus on the website as well, they try and be as ethical as what they can with everything, and they're always trying to sort of reduce their footprint and everything. And also, what is really cool is on their website, there's loads and loads of different ways and using your coffee grinds afterwards for gardening. Apparently for pets as well, it's good for. If you put coffee grinds on a dog's coat and rub it in afterwards, and then obviously take it out, apparently it's good for them and stuff like that. But yeah.
Good.
So, as a whole, I think they're really, really good coffees. My personal favourite has to be the Freya, because I like it strong. I like a good, strong, robust coffee, and that for me ticks the box. So for me, it's got to be Freya. Which one do you reckon yours is?
I'm torn. I'm
You're
very
torn.
between the Loki or the Thor.
My second one as an all-day coffee is the Loki. I think
The Loki I would definitely have as an everyday, all day.
yeah.
The Thor I would definitely use more for a luxurious coffee, but I would definitely sort of mix it up. I'd probably make it into like a proper mocha coffee because I think it's got the flavours and and I think
So
Odin is definitely fire. I'm not.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with Odin at all. It's just
No
personal.
disrespect, and no, there's nothing wrong with any of these coffees. The Freya, I'm definitely not a deep, strong.
That's my favourite. I love the Freya.
Obviously, I have milk in my coffee, so yeah. So definitely, my choice would be Loki every day, but with Thor,
it's kind of like, mocha, and probably be nice as a latte if you like cow juice in yours. So yeah, I really, really like them. I love the direction that they're heading in these. Like I said, it's just a personal thing, whether they could do like a different god on the front of each one just to kind of like differentiate between the three of them.
Or even if the colour of the stickers were different.
Yeah.
Just something to
separate them.
Yeah.
But I know they've got obviously each one written on the
obviously
top.
Individual, yeah.
Links will be down below. I really, really like that, to be honest. There was no issues with any of the coffees.
I've got no
being
negativity over it.
Each one is different. It's like wines and everything. And to be honest, I did use their base notes, Nordc Gods Coffee base notes on what their coffees tasted like. Written them down here. But I've kind of like used my own palate to see which one I prefer, and their descriptions are very, very close to how the coffee tastes. And yeah, thank you so much, Nordc Gods, for sending
Thumbs
that
up.
through. I'm definitely going to be ordering some more of the Freya. That's the Loki. The Freya.
You want the Freya?
Because that's already running low.
And the Thor for me is a 1.
Yeah, so there you go. Top coffee.
Thumbs up for me.
They're always doing different stuff as well over at Nordc Gods. If you love coffee, then
I would definitely like one of their cups.
No, I've got one coming. You can't have that.
You've got one coming.
Yeah, I've got a mug coming to use in my video. So
I'd love to have
not
one of
having
their
my
cups.
mug. No, it's my mug. You can't have it.
Nordc Gods, please send me a cup.
No, you can use mine when I'm at work. But thank you guys so much for that. Any questions, comments, please comment down below. I'd love to start doing a lot more reviews with the Unbearded Berserker. And wherever you are in the world, whatever you're getting up to on this damp, drizzly, horrible day, it almost feels wintry out there. Keep on taking care of each other, helping, supporting each other, and above all, keep on loving each other, because you only live once. Make the most of it. Have a great one, guys. Thank you so much for watching another one of my reviews, and hopefully catch up with you soon. Thank you.
Take care.
And
Bye.
thank you so much to Nordc Gods as well.
Thank
Links
you.
down below. Thank you.